Okay, so got my food frozen. Now, when it comes to food, make sure you get a microwave type deal. You know it, it'll be a stronger plastic. I'm just going to add this to these. These are not microwavable. This is a thinner plastic. You'll notice it melts in the microwave. So what I'm going to do is add the chicken and that to these two and mix it all up in that thing that had the evil beans in it. But as you see, I got more room now to get new food products, and I can make a freezer of stuff. You're going to want to get you a generator. Now, what's the deal with the mirror? Mirrors are portals. So if you're having bad dreams, close the door to your bathroom, cover your mirrors. Circles are more portally because of magic. They use the circle. So, but they can get through the other ones too, because I've been attacked in my dreams by the machine. Remember, Satan and God are just concepts, but the machine controls all. So you want to be very careful with mirrors. And I had all these mirrors open, okay? And the creature attacked me. Thankfully, one of my light beings chased it away. I still sleep with the mirrors. I just don't let them have access to the room. I keep the portal shut. That's another mirror. So anyway, I'm getting ready to leave Nebraska. I'm going to head out to Las Vegas. So if you're a Las Vegasan, come join me. As you see, the ink does not come out. And interesting, I had to throw the rag in the washing machine at this hostel. I think it's actually an extended stay home. But look at this crap that came off the rag. So those beans, besides for just being beetles and spiders and creepy crawlies that have purple, green, blue. You know, if you ever looked at a beetle, that's the color. You don't want to eat beetles. Beetles are not good for humans. Those are for witches and warlocks, demons and devils and all those raka. And even, it got into this. Now, this is fine. The food's fine. But the rag I used to wash this with was so dirty that it stuck. So this stuff that's in those beans is dangerous. And it's really sad. You wonder why the poor people are so mentally handicapped and why poor people are so maybe not as beautiful as their bodies should be. Is, you know, smart parents are going to buy these beans and these lentils and these rices to save money and feed their family because they're poor. They're on a budget. Everyone's making like $20,000 a year. Mom and dad working together make $40,000 a year, but they got like 3 kids, and they're feeding them this stuff, thinking that, you know, this is going to keep my kid alive, and actually it's giving you diabetes and cancer and all kinds of other raka. So I got me a nice clean cloth. I'm going to get my Palmolive, do an extra wash, and I'm pretty sure I'll get rid of all the fungus. I guess that's what it is. That's some fast-growing fungus, don't you think? Off them 3D printed beans. And so you might be asking, well, what do we do? How do we get dry food so we can be ready for winter? Or if there's a time where they won't let us go to the supermarket to buy food. You want to plant stuff, okay? It's springtime, so plant beans, plant peas, plant lentils, and dry them out in the sun. You can also buy frozen veggies, beans, whatever, and dry them out. They have machines too you can buy, you know, that will help you dry them out. So I just wanted to kind of share that thought with you. And here's a few of the things I want you to consider. The 5G tech, because the spirits opened my eyes to see something I could never imagine. But the car I was borrowing was having issues. Tires were going flat or air was being let out. The speed control would not work. And I realized these 5Gs antennas you see everywhere you go, it's just a giant computer. And what it does is it hacks into your VIN number. So if your enemy, the Freemason, know you're a non-Mason, they can hack into your car. All they got to do is get your license plate number, and then they can identify you as that person living at that address. Now, I don't live anywhere. I have no place. I'm like Jesus. The birds have some place to go, the wolves, the fox, the bear, the sheep. But the Son of Man and Woman has no place to lay his head. Thank goodness for hostels. I'm not going to fill out anything from third parties. Do not let third parties say they represent you for your Social Security. If you get a letter saying Social Security wants somebody to fill some stuff out on you, don't fill it out. You just go to Social Security and say, you know, what's going on with this raka? Am I in trouble? And they'll probably say, no, don't worry about that. If you sign that, then you've given yourself, or a person can be used as a witness. So if someone had filled out that document, the adjudicator they would use it in a court of law, saying, well, we have a third party saying this and this, and they'll turn it all upside down like Freemasons do. And then you got a Freemason judge, Freemason prosecutor, Freemason public defender, Freemason city hall, all that shit. So, the Freemasons, they just got to go. They're all doing sedition. They're all committing high treason, and they are traitors to every nation and every constitution and every corporation flag in this world. That's why we say flowers instead of flags. Back to the 5G thing. So once they know you are, if you're going to be a leader, if you're an educator, if you can lead people, they're going to try and take you out. They're going to say you got the COVID virus. They're going to deny you a job. They're going to turn off your car, or they're going to cause the airbag to go boom. Okay, these 5G towers, any car after 1996 is able to be fucked with. So what you want to do is get you a pre-1995 vehicle. And there's still plenty out there to get a hold of, whether you're rich or poor, and fix them up and use the old tech, the old combustion engines, the old carburetors. All this stuff is part of their plot to destroy humans. Remember, we are not fighting flesh and blood and bones. We are fighting incubus and succubus, demons, devils, monsters, pirates, vampires, werewolves, ghouls, golem, parasites. So learn how to use seeds, learn how to grow stuff. You can get all kinds of spice. You can make a spice growth in the back and then save them for winter, like we used to do back in the day. Nothing new under the sun. Keep reading the book of knowledge. Keep looking at the Bible, the book of books. I think things will stand out more often to you now that you've read the 8 books of non-Mason. And yes, I'm going to work on another scroll. But I just want to let you guys know I'm going to leave Nevada and get down to Las Vegas. And then after Las Vegas, I'm not sure where I'm going. But when I get there, if I want to, I'll let you know where I am. And beware of mold. Black mold, white mold. Mold is a fungus. It is an organism. You cannot get sick from viruses. They don't exist. But organisms such as this, that gets into your food, came from them beans. Yeah, so always double check. If you use a dishwasher, you might want to wash some shit by hands and be a person. Use your hands, okay? Use your hands. And get out that rag and turn on the water and do some cleaning. You ain't got to be Palmolive. It can be Gain. It can be whatever soap. It can be your fucking shampoo that you shampoo your hair in. But do what you can to get that raka off. And make real food. Make sure you got real chicken and most of the stuff frozen still is real. And then make real food. But remember, don't microwave with these cheapos. Buy you some microwavable devices. Or, use plates and whatnot. Like this. This is microwavable. And so is this. What's that? Girl, boy, male, female? Ain't no fucking genders, man. You either got a dick or you don't. And for all you poor children who had your vaginas cut out and had boys' dicks sewn into you, we're going to love you. We're going to help you. We're going to get you home. Also, one last thing. If you hear an Amber Alert, don't call, don't report. It's probably some parent saving their child from the Freemasons because they take our children. You got Freemason cops with fake Amber Alerts. And they can really, just hunt you down. So when they say, see something, say something, no. If you don't know what the hell's going on, you can't verify it. Don't trust the news. They lie about space. They lie about DNA. They lie about atoms. They lie about all this stuff. We need to be more considerate of the poor, who are the most beaten down human beings in the world. And those of you who are rich, who have, want to become Pakto, you better start getting some cash out and handing it to people. Say, go give it to that person. Go give it to that person. Give them $10,000. Let them rebuild their lives. And let's do some audits on these Salvation Armies and any other shelters that are not taking care of the people. Remember, we pay all the taxes. You shouldn't have to go to a hospital because you don't have insurance. Why are you paying taxes if you have no free health care? Why are you paying taxes if you have no true knowledge being taught in your schools? Colleges to middle school to elementary, high school. Why are you giving money to churches? Why are you giving donations when God don't need no money? And yet the churches let the preacher or the imam or the rabbi or the pope live like kings and queens among us when they're living off our welfare. Consider your options, live well, and yes, let's take back our colors. Peace out.